Yeah, what's up, everyone? Welcome to FILMspiration, the place where filmmakers come to get inspired. My name is writer-director Edgar Ibarra, and we have a special treat. We have
Eugene Glenn.
Gene. Now, I met you here at the Third from the Right Talent Agency. I kind of flubbed my words right there for a moment. We've got headshots going on this morning, and you and I got to talking, and very interesting aspect about you is that you are starting out in your acting career. So what's that been like? And talk to me a little bit about your background.
It's been interesting. I never expected to be in a movie like I am right now. The director of the movie, the writer of the movie, he approached me, said that he was looking for me. I knew the guy for a few years, but he said, come on down and we'll see what happens. And I ended up more or less on the lead in a murder mystery.
Now, when you're on set and when you're stepping into the acting, is it still nerve-wracking, or have you gotten to a point where basically you look and you feel comfortable and what is it like for you? Because we hear different things about the non-actors that are thrust into acting. So in your case, what has it been like?
It's been exciting. I've enjoyed every moment of it. I never thought anything like this would ever happen, but when we're on set and shooting, I am totally into it. I really haven't had any fear. It's like, because I know a lot of the people on set, and it's helped a lot. And I don't say a whole lot. It's my actions.
What do you tell all the actors and actresses out there? Well, maybe not at the point of calling themselves actors and actresses, but somebody who's got that itch, says, I've always wanted to try acting, but should I? Should I even try? What do you tell them?
Do it. It's you can't. It doesn't hurt. Try anything and everything you can to get involved. And like I said, I'm more or less just starting out with this, and I already am in a lead role. So you never know what's going to happen. So go for it.
What is your favorite part about the acting process, or just being on set?
The action. I enjoy. I've had some chase scenes, and I've just enjoyed every moment of it. The cinematographers are great. I've had hardly anything said negatively towards me, so I guess I'm doing all right. So far, so good. We're doing the trailer right now.
Now, one of the things that we all see, the fun and the quote unquote glamour, as we were talking about, that it's really a bunch of hard work. But how much of yourself steps into that moment or that mode where you say, you got to go to a deeper level within yourself to make sure that you bring out the right performance?
You have to get in character with what you're doing at the time. Like the chase scenes and stuff, from chasing somebody with a knife, you have to put yourself in that person's head, and you have to approach it aggressively, and you have to make sure that what you're doing is.
Gene, one of the things that, as a writer and as a director, one of the things that I try to do, I don't tell too many people, but I'll just be vocal about it now. I look at an actor, especially if they're a friend of mine, and I know certain characteristics about this person, and I will try to incorporate those to make more of a better connection for the actor to have with the character via your background. If you want to talk to us a little bit about that, how of you on the screen?
Well, by day I'm a corrections officer, have been for over 12 years now, and I'll like. I've worked the whole. I've seen the worst of the worst. I've really seen a lot of really bad things, and you learn from it. I look at it like my experience working in the corrections has helped me a lot with this movie, because I'm doing scenes in a prison. I'm doing the vicious acts these people are in prison for. So it's it does play into it. It's really helped me out a lot.
Cool. And would you say that your background playing into the role helps it come off a little bit more natural, or maybe with more confidence?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's in the prison system, because by doing that, what I'm doing with this movie, it all plays in, and maybe that's why it's maybe a little easier for me, because I've had the experience and I've seen it, so I know what these people are like.
Going to another level with regards to story. As a beginning actor, you got to read scripts. You have to really maybe ask questions. Talk to us a little bit about the importance of diving in and doing, maybe not full on research. Hopefully full on research, but maybe not full on research. But just really getting a grasp and a handle of what the director or the writer's going for. I mean, do you jump in deep in that direction?
When I read the script originally, you have to place yourself in that person's head. You got to become that person. And as I read it, I tried, well, you know what, I can do this. And I really, with the director who I've known, also wrote it. I mean, it's been easy, natural. So
has that? So what's funny, Gene, is that a lot of time, I'm going to switch hands here because my other arm was starting to go dead on me. So what's funny is that a lot of times, even here in Tucson, I've met a good handful of guys that are coming from law enforcement, who have always had that acting bug, and then when they step into like cop roles or jail roles, etc., obviously it's a natural type of a fit. Has that acting bug always been within you for like the longest time?
I think it's always been there. I mean, I think if it's something you want to pursue, and you've never done it before, and I'm not a young man anymore, this opportunity is something I want to hold on to and make the best of it, because someday I want to relax. But it's going to be a while yet, because if I'm just starting in this, who knows where to lead, and I'm hoping to lead with some really, really great stuff.
Well, I think per the math, and somebody out there correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Danny Trejo actually started in his early to mid 60s.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so freaking Machete, he's actually probably late 60s, early 70s, I want to say. Yeah. So it's never too late. And going off of that, Gene, what do you say to all the people who say, well, I'm past my prime, or it's too late, or my shot's gone? Because a lot of people have that desire to create and do, either in front or behind the camera. What do you tell those people who just say, oh, I can't do it, or my time's like...
That's, it's on a person-to-person basis, but if you want something bad enough, you're going to go for it. And with me, that's how I look at it. It's like, this is one shot, do it, go for it. If you've tried before, try again. You never know. Everybody's been very positive around me, yourself included. And it makes me feel good about myself. Makes me want to do better, and makes me more confident.
Gene, so now that you've stepped into acting, do you get antsy, or do you miss a month, or maybe a few weeks or a weekend when you don't do it?
I learn a lot is patience. Movies take a long time, so I've learned a lot about patience. I get antsy all the time. I mean, I've been waiting to do this, what we're doing on Tuesday, the trailer, this part of the trailer, probably for about 2 months now, and we've had a lot of delays. We've had people quit, and we've had to readjust things, permits. I mean, there's so much involved, so patience is huge, and that's one thing you will learn real quick.
Now, Gene, also, so one of the visual obvious things about you, tats, right? Talk to me about how that's played into just grabbing people's attention, then being able to harness that attention. Well,
I've had ink for years. I mean, almost 3-4 decades, and it's helped me. I mean, I've worked in the prison system. It helps because I have something to talk to the inmates with in regards to their tattoos, my tattoos, and now with this, the acting, everything's been positive. Somehow I think it's keeping me look younger. So I've had nothing but positive feedback from almost everybody.
That's cool.
Yeah,
and one of the things I noticed since I moved away from LA is that tattoos before had a different connotation. Now it's a very acceptable thing. And I think it's neat because it kind of forces society to take a look at the person first versus their preconceived notions of people with tats.
Yeah, and when I, like in corrections, I mean, I was on Ink Masters season 3, and when I went on that show, before I went on the show, I asked my lieutenant, "Is there anything that says I can't do it per policy, and there was nothing. And so I went a little nuts. I got the tattoo. I got the tattoo on the show. Came back home, and I had to get the rest of my head done because I'm one of those people who has to have everything even. And I took it to the limits, I guess, for the most part. But they haven't said anything to me, so they're happy. I'm happy. I'm doing my job. So as long as you got to look beyond tattoos. You got to look at the person, and I think that's something this day and age is different from the past.
Very cool. Gene, just to wrap up, what can we expect from you in the future? Obviously, you're going to continue in film. Obviously, you're falling in love with the craft.
Yeah. I'm falling in love with a lot of things right now. Being here has been a great inspiration to me. I've learned a lot already, and I have a lot to learn. But I want to pursue it. I want to make it. I actually like to make it a career. And we'll see what happens.
Your message to all the people out there who have the itch for the film dream, either in front of or behind the camera.
Go for it. Go for it. It's like if you don't, it's a missed opportunity, and somebody else is going to take that opportunity. Do it.
Very cool. Very cool. Gene, thank you so much for your time. If there's anybody out there who will see this on FILMspiration, how could they get in touch with you? Email.
My email is Incoggeno. It's INCOGGENO @yahoo.com.
Very cool. Thank you very much, Ian. I appreciate it, and congratulations on your start in the craft. And look forward to hearing more about you and seeing you on the screen.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thanks, Gene. Thank you very much, everyone. And don't forget, if you are on YouTube, hit subscribe. And then also that little bell, that way you're notified next time I make a new video. If you're on Facebook, hit that like button. And also, if you liked the video, give us a big fat thumbs up. If you thought this video sucked, give us a big fat thumbs up anyway. We'll still love you. And then also the Twitters, the Instagrams, that information will be in the description as well. You guys, run out there, guys and gals, to be all inclusive, run out there, do your thing, do it well. If you don't know how to do it, go to the University of YouTube. All the information's there for free. Run out there, tell your stories. Don't ask for anyone's blessing or anyone's permission. And just do your thing. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thank you. Guys, have a good day.
Thank you very much. This has been FILMspiration. Bye.